of wickedness and tyranny. They can't even make a good argument for these things. They just have to throw smears at us rather than saying that this is for any benefit whatsoever. They say that this is for combating the climate alarmism emergency or something like that. Even if you believe that carbon dioxide is a harmful gas, which is not, it wouldn't reduce congestion or emissions anyway, because people are going to medium-sized businesses, so the big global corporations just... So we're just here for ordinary people, the ordinary citizens of Oxford and the ordinary citizens of other cities and towns around this country, like Canterbury and Bath and Edinburgh and places where they want to bring in, who just want to be left alone in freedom to carry on living their lives as they've always been done. We do not need our world reshaped or reset or reimagined. We have a beautiful country as it is, and we are going to walk into a freedom together where we stand up for that and we take back what is ours, and we will not have our country changed. Thank you, everyone. So obviously, just finally, I'm here as the leader of the Heritage Party. What I want to do is act politically. We're all here today to speak out in public, and that will have an effect in the air. That will have an effect psychologically. And it's always wonderful to be with people, fellow people of a like spirit who are standing up for freedom. It's so wonderful to be with you all here. I love your positive energy and your positive spirits. Beautiful, beautiful. But we are taking action politically as well. Obviously, I started the Heritage Party 2.5 years ago. We're growing, and this year there are elections on the 4th of May in most districts and boroughs around England, including Oxford City Council and other local councils around Oxfordshire, as well as around the country. So please join us as a member if you'd like to, and do consider standing as a candidate. Most or half the people standing for us as candidates this year that we got already have never been involved in politics before. But you know, like me a few years ago, I first got involved in politics actively only in 2015, and I was on the London Assembly for 5 years, so you might have seen me around for a while. But a lot of people standing this year have never been involved before, but they're just getting involved because they want a change and they want to stand up against all of the crazy insanity that is being foisted upon our nation and push it back. So we need you to join, to stand as candidates, to take the seats of these councillors who are pushing these things and move them out. Let's get rid of the councillors that are pushing these agendas on us and put in real councillors who are for the people, who are not going to implement these things and are going to restore our freedom. Thank you so much, everyone. You're so kind applauding me, but you all need to be applauded as well, because you're here showing your faces and standing up for freedom today. But please do consider that. Join us, stand to be a councillor and take back control of your councils and restore freedom. Thank you so much, everybody.
Freedom!
Thank you. Do come and see me or Terry or David here, and you can find out more and have a chat to us. Thanks, everyone.
Nice to stream, guys.
I've heard of your party. I don't really think very much about it
So, I'm in Oxford at the moment, guys, for the Oxford Rally. Now this isn't the official rally. This is just the Heritage Party stuff, doing their own thing beforehand. Well, 1 p.m. in Broad Street is will be the start of the rally. No, I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. Thank you. No, I'm good, bro. Thank you. I'll be carrying so much. I'm already carrying enough stuff. So David Curtin and the Heritage Party are going to do their stuff here basically first, and then all of this lot will then go to Broad Street down the road there to join the actual protest. Also down this way is Antifa. They're assembling. I don't know if you want me to walk down there and have a look at them. I think Actual Coverage is there, and Edge of the Matrix is there. Edge of the Matrix is a new live streamer, so subscribe to that guy. Literally just type in Edge of the Matrix and it should come out. It's got about 1,000 subscribers. So him and Actual Coverage are down there now. Let me know if anything kicks off down there, because I'll run down there then, but it's no point us all being in the same place. Might get a bit of a different perspective of what's going on today. By the way, I've already been called today a racist misogynist because I was talking to a lady who was well for it. She looks like a typical librarian kind of authoritarian dragon. And I had a word with her, and I just gone on about the LTNs, and I was just explaining why they're bad, and then suddenly she breaks into, "You're a racist misogynist," and then she storms off, even though we weren't talking about race, we weren't talking about misogyny or feminism or anything like that, or trans or anything. So that's what's going on. You want to say a few words, Ash?
Can do.
Is Ash official voice? I don't know why.
No, I've never associated with anyone. You
do good videos, mate. Tell us what's going on here today.
So we've turned up to Oxford today to protest against what they are calling the smart cities, or 15-minute cities, which is basically giving people the opportunity to pay to leave their own boroughs. Something along the lines of you can leave your borough or your smart city or your 15-minute city 100 times in a year. Anything over that you're now paying for, which is just stealth tax in my eyes. It's also, another pushback against the whole carbon bollocks and the agenda with the Greens and all that. I
don't know if you heard also, there's something called, I can't remember exactly, it's an acronym, it's got, not an acronym, but it's got 3 letters, but it's called like the environment, CGI or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, GCI.
Yeah.
And basically it's a carbon credit thing. It's basically going to be tied into the social credit score.
Yes.
So basically those 100 trips that you're allowed to get. Citizen,
I've seen
this is what I've heard.
I've seen visas already implemented it,
So you better be a good little citizen, or else you might only get 75 trips or something like that. And some people will just go along with it.
Well, this is the thing, they've got this whole point of, let's introduce bikes into cities. It's good for you. It's good for the environment. And it is right, they are right, but it's all underhand tactics. It's a way of getting you to agree with something that isn't beneficial for you by using something that is beneficial for you. We've seen these tactics come before,
Yeah. Well, I've seen the council. I was at the Whitstable Council, and literally the consultant woman, she said, "Well, we think that people need to exercise more." And it's like, well, who the hell are you to say that? That's literally what they used to say in